and leaders in their own industry. And then from there, they'll also be doing art projects. So basically, kind of help foster the concepts of empowerment and what that means to them, and understanding the concept around hey, women are have always been worthy and capable of being leaders and being powerful.
Yes,
And so they call it a mind map.
Yes.
And then the other aspect, of course, and adding a little element of fun there and education too, is we're doing a Marvel themed scavenger hunt. So it's going to be like a team-based scavenger hunt, and the idea is that they'll have an opportunity to learn about the resources that are available to them there at Bibliotech, because it's amazing space.
It is
amazing space,
really
and shout out to Tyvee, because she is.
Yes, Bibliotech East on North Walters.
On North Walters, and so then in the scavenger hunt they'll have an opportunity to learn about the resources there, and then we'll also have some fun interactive things to do, competitive things to do, and winning that, and then ultimately what the theme is they will be working with Captain Marvel to defeat Thanos. And so
finding all the Infinity Stones through the scavenger hunt activity. And I just want to point out the title is Marvelous Women Don't Need Capes, right?
Yes.
So that focus on not only, yes, this is around Captain Marvel, but your local heroes are the real heroes, and they're right at home. They're attainable and touchable, right? This isn't just in the movie of seeing these people doing epic things, because the things that these people local in the San Antonio community are doing to help the youth, and for them to actually see them and have an intimate moment, especially with the mini lecture series. We're hoping that this goes a far way.
And it's a big deal because, Captain Marvel, if you've seen any of the storyline about it, she was an Air Force pilot. She was a fighter pilot before she got her powers. So that was like her old life. And so the idea being that she was a hero before she became this galactic superhero, and that's basically where all that came out from, of bringing those those ladies here from San Antonio, and showing these are that same kind of courage, that same kind of ability, the same kind of worthiness of one day they might be saving the universe against Thanos.
Yeah.
Yes. Awesome. So once again, the event is this Saturday at the Bibliotech East, located right there on North Walters and Burnett Street.
Yes.
What time will it begin?
11 a.m.
11 a.m. And for how long?
It'll probably run until 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And if anyone feels intrigued to get in contact with you more about other events and projects that you guys are working on, how can they contact you?
So we have a Facebook page right now called the STEP Org, SATX. They can contact us there. We also have a GoFundMe page as well, but all that information is on the Facebook.
Right. Awesome.
We also have a link just in case you want to volunteer, help out these teens, kids, people that we're trying to help. There's a link to a Google document that you can fill out and, submit a little bit of information, and then, help us out helping these kids.
One of the things that we're also looking for is just to partner with other folks, other groups that also want to do things, right? How can we as a community build together and empower the youth? So it's recognizing everybody in here that has something to give and wants to give, right? How can we combine forces to do something good? So
it's really great when you get that opportunity to you link up with other organizations, and you see how they align with what you're doing. So want to make a shout out to the Dicey Amazons. They're a local group of women of color and non-binary people that have gotten together because there's that realization that there are nerdy black kids that are interested in things like tabletop role-playing games, and bringing that that concept of world creating and storytelling, and so these they've come together to kind of work around it. They're going to be helping us with as game masters for the scavenger hunt. And so it was one of those things where it's like, they approached us and they were like, hey, we want to volunteer for the thing. And it's like, hey, we got just a thing. It's like, y'all like telling stories? Y'all like playing games?
Yes.
We got something for you.
And the thing is, we want to work with as many other nonprofits as we can. I mean, because the thing is, we have all these great nonprofits around the city, but unfortunately, a lot of them don't have the content that take to actually, teach kids, entertain kids, keep them busy, keep them out of trouble.
Yeah.
But that's what we're doing. We're creating that content for these nonprofits, so that way we can partner and make sure that these kids don't have what they say about idle hands, right?
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
So true. Once again, thank you for coming in. If you need to get in contact with them, please do. It's very important. And I want to shout out to Bibliotech East. That is a great facility. Shouts out to Tybee and everyone over there. It was very smart for Bear County to sit this digital library in that area. I hope everyone is taking advantage of all the access and information is sitting right there, right around the corner.
It's literally like an oasis, like right in the middle. When you talk about like food deserts, you talk about digital deserts. In the city, like that's literally as far as like digital access. I mean that's literally an oasis, and especially with all the different programs that they have available. Sitting and talking to Tybee, they have some young ladies that are part of the Newberry. The Newberry competition where they created like a short film, using poetry and music and stuff, and it's been selected to be a part of this like national competition.
Yeah.
And they're being recognized. There's local kids from San Antonio on the east side being recognized nationally. Like this should be big news in San Antonio. I don't know why it's not.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're being, they're in this competition, and that already the judges are looking at it and saying like, this is content that we have not had in this competition before.
Damn.
And this is coming out of Bibliotech. And it's because they were just utilizing the resources that are there. It's a project that they're passionate about, and they make sure that they have the support that they need in order to do that, because they're all passionate about like, hey, if you want to learn 3D printing, if you want to make stuff, we'll work with you on that. If you just need to learn how to use a basic computer, we'll work with you on that. Like if you want to start a reading program, work with you on that. And so when it came to the conversation. They got video. They have everything there.
Yeah.
And when it came to the conversation of like hey, how can we help? It's just like, hey, we'd love to have organizations come in and and partner with us to to build out programming to draw kids there, and we're like, we got you. And it's like you have a space, you have resources, like we'll definitely make use of a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
The one thing I do want to point out,
Okay.
we are not a 501c3 yet. That's in the process, but the timing of getting this event off the ground prevented that. We are still looking for sponsors, because everything helps. At the end of the day, none of this stuff is free. So definitely if you're if you're so inclined, if you go to the Facebook page, there is a donate button on there that will direct you to the GoFundMe page. All this stuff is being used for how we build out for the kids, and then of course any excess, just like last year, we're using the excess from last year to put on this event, and anything else is going towards us finishing the process of the nonprofit, and then once we move from there, it's just a matter of making moves.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you for coming in. Hey, if you need any more information, I'm going to post everything up on my Facebook page, facebook.com/UrbanSuiteSA. So check that information out, and hopefully they'll show up for you on Saturday. Looking forward to it.
Just come out. And shout out to you, man, and everything you do for the community with the Urban Suite.
Thank you.
I've known you for a while, and this Urban Suite thing has really caught on, and it's a movement here. It is. It is. I mean, people say you can say what you want, but I mean, you're the only person I know who's interviewed Big Mike and a bunch of other Texas legends. So I mean, shout out to you, man, for real.
That's how I try, man. Just do what I do. Hey, y'all, stay tuned. We got more coming up. In fact, let's go ahead and get into this track. Music from the Kid Boots featuring Square Business Clip. This is Not Like Us. Keep it locked. This is the Urban Suite, KSYM 90.3.